been such a long day. I feel like I've been running around nonstop since I got into the office this morning. You wouldn't believe the amount of work I had to get through. But finally, I'm here. Where are you? Oh, wait, is that Carol? What's going on? Brooke, do you even know what time it is? It's nearly 10 p.m. What kind of wife comes home this late? Especially when her husband is sitting here alone all evening, waiting for her. You're supposed to be managing your work and your responsibilities at home. This is absolutely unacceptable. Oh, Carol. I wasn't expecting you to be here tonight. I didn't get a call or anything. I'm just a little surprised. Is everything okay? What brings you by so suddenly?
Oh yeah, my mom called earlier and said she felt bad that I've been eating dinner by myself lately. She couldn't stand the thought of me sitting here alone, so she came over with some dishes she made. Wanted to make sure I had something home cooked for once. Did you already grab dinner? Or are you still hungry?
You know I always make sure the fridge is stocked with enough food, right? I grabbed something at work before I left because I knew I'd be late. But there's plenty of leftovers in the fridge from this week. You didn't have to worry about me not having dinner.
Leftovers? Don't kid yourself, Brooke. Half of that stuff is from restaurants anyway. You think I can't tell the difference between homemade and takeout? You're so proud of that big corporate job you've got, but it looks like you're leaving my son high and dry when it comes to the basics. I can't believe you have the nerve to show up this late and act like nothing's wrong.
Wait a minute. I'm not trying to act like I'm too good for anything or neglecting Jason. I just had a busy day, and I made sure there was food for him before I left this morning. What's the issue here?
Oh, come on now. It doesn't matter if you work for a Fortune 500 company or a small local business. At the end of the day, a wife's job is still to make sure her husband is taken care of. What on earth could be so pressing at your office that you can't even make sure Jason has a hot meal waiting for him? You're belittling him, whether you realize it or not.
Belittling? Carol, I had to stay late because there's a big deadline coming up at work. Jason works late sometimes too, and I never make a big deal out of it. I'm not trying to put him down or act superior. We're partners in this, and that means we both work hard.
Please, Brooke, don't play dumb. You think I don't notice how you subtly look down on Jason just because you bring home a bigger paycheck? You're always making it clear that you're the one carrying the weight, and it's crushing his confidence. You can't expect to keep a family going if you're constantly putting him down like this. And don't think I don't see how you dodge your responsibilities here.
What responsibilities? Carol, we both work full-time jobs, and this isn't the 1950s where I'm supposed to be tied to the kitchen. Jason and I share everything equally. I don't understand why you're making this into a bigger issue than it is.
Mom, seriously, it's fine. Brooke just had a long day at work. You don't need to do this. I'm used to it by now. It's not like this is the first time. We've got a routine, and I'm not upset. You should head home before it gets too late. I'll call you tomorrow, okay? Don't dismiss me like that, Jason. It breaks my heart to see you like this. You know how I raised you. To be strong and take care of yourself. Now I see you barely managing to get a proper meal at home. And it's all because your wife is too caught up in her own career to notice. I warned you about marrying a woman like her, didn't I? Someone who's too wrapped up in her own success to care for her husband. Mom, please. I'm fine. Really. I don't need you to worry about this. Just head home. We can talk later, okay? Brooke, listen to me and listen well. No matter how much you earn or how successful you are right now, the one who will ultimately be responsible for this family is Jason. You can't forget that. When you have a baby and have to leave your job, how will you face Jason then? It'll be his responsibility to take care of everything.
So stop treating him like he's beneath you and start showing him the respect he deserves. Am I clear?
Carol, with all due respect, when have I ever treated Jason like he's beneath me? I've never once looked down on him. I'm leaving now. I made some lasagna and a fresh salad. They're in the fridge. Make sure you two eat them before they go bad. You can't rely on takeout all the time. Take care of my son, Brooke. Thanks, Mom. Drive safe. I'll call you tomorrow. Jason, did you call your mom to come over again? No, she called me. She asked if I'd had dinner yet, and I just told her I was about to make something since you were still at work. That's all. But don't you see how that sounds? No, I'm the one who looks bad. Like I'm neglecting you or something. She's going to think I don't care. What? I just told her the truth. I didn't say anything to make you look bad. What's the issue? The issue is that you could have considered how your words would come across. Your mom's not here to see everything, so you could have just said something to make her feel better. Instead, you made it sound like I'm neglecting you while I'm over here busting my butt for this promotion. Is it really that terrible that you had to eat alone for one night? I'm not saying it's terrible. I just answered her question, that's all. I'm not going to lie to my own mom. Why should I have to make things up just to avoid conflict? Of course. Why do I even bother trying to talk to you? It's always like this. I'm over here, exhausted from work, barely having time to eat because I'm drowning in responsibilities, and yet all you can focus on is your mother. It's like I don't even exist in your world unless it's convenient for you. Hold on. Are you seriously going to blame me for your workload? Did I force you to take on more than you can handle? No, I didn't. If it's too much for you, then maybe it's time to quit. You're the one pushing yourself so hard, chasing that promotion. So why is it suddenly my fault that you're stressed out? I'll tell you this, Brooke. I'm frustrated too. Work is work, but home is home. You've been letting your work affect what happens in this house, and I don't get why I have to suffer for it. Suffer? You're telling me you're suffering because I work late? Are you even listening to yourself right now? You act like I'm supposed to do everything just because I'm the wife. What about you? We both agreed we'd split the household responsibilities equally. And yet, here we are, with me doing everything while you sit back and act like it's all my fault. How is that fair? Equal? Don't make me laugh, Brooke. When you come home, what do? You crash on the couch or go straight to bed because you're so tired from work. And what am I supposed to do? Pick up the slack while you get all the credit? You have no idea how much harder it is for men in the workforce. Look around you. The women in my office don't have to watch their every move. They speak their minds, do their work, and go home without a care in the world. But us men, we're expected to keep everything together because we're the breadwinners. I'm under so much pressure just to make sure everything stays afloat, and you don't even care. You keep pushing for this so-called equality, but you don't realize how unfair that is to me. Unfair? Do you even hear yourself? It's absolutely ridiculous to hear the word unfair coming out of your mouth. I might actually listen to you if you bother to pull your weight around here. But you don't. Not once have I seen you keep up your end of the bargain. I've lost count of the nights I've stayed up until the early hours doing the cleaning, the laundry, the cooking. All the while, you get a free pass. And you want to talk to me about fairness? And don't get me started on being the breadwinner. How can you even call yourself that when half your paycheck goes straight to your mom? Let's face it, I'm the one paying off the mortgage and covering our expenses. What exactly are you contributing to this household? Taking care of my parents is a responsibility I'm proud to have. They brought me into this world and raised me, and you're telling me I shouldn't give back to them? You don't get it. You weren't raised like I was. But if you're so upset about it, why don't you give your mom some money? See how it feels to do your duty. Half your paycheck? Half of it?
That's not taking care of them. That's giving everything you earn straight to them. And I've thought about giving my parents more money. But if I did that, how exactly would we pay the bills? How would we cover the mortgage, the groceries, the utilities? Or do you expect all of that to just magically disappear because you've decided your mom needs the money more?
I don't want to talk about this anymore. You're just making my head hurt. You want to fight over every little thing, but I've had enough. And don't even think about throwing that promotion in my face. You're not better than me just because you've got some fancy title coming your way. It's not like your paycheck is going to skyrocket overnight. You should spend less time worrying about your job and more time making sure this house is taken care of.
Oh, here we go. Changing the subject again because it's convenient for you. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You can never stay on topic when things aren't going your way. I honestly can't stand having these conversations with you anymore. It's like talking to a brick wall.
Good. I don't like talking to you either. And by the way, there's a sink full of dishes waiting for you in the kitchen. It's your turn to do them, remember? I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
What? I didn't even eat anything tonight. Why would I be the one to do the dishes when I didn't dirty a single plate? That makes no sense.
Dishes are your job. It doesn't matter if you ate or not. And seriously, why are you so cold-hearted when it comes to my mom and me? We're family. You should be more understanding, but instead, you act like we're strangers. Anyway, I'm exhausted. Do the dishes, and don't forget to wipe down the counters when you're done.
I can't believe this is happening right now. This is unreal.
If you don't do them, then don't expect me to vacuum the house tomorrow. I'll just leave it for you to deal with. How about that?
You're seriously using the vacuum as leverage? Are we really going to resort to threats over chores? This is absurd.
You started it. I'm just finishing it. Anyway, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Why did I ever marry someone like you? What was I thinking? Hey, don't forget. My parents are coming over for dinner tonight, remember?
Wait, that's today? Already?
Jason, I reminded you about this several times so you wouldn't forget. This isn't some last-minute thing. I've been planning this for over a few weeks ago. I'm even leaving work early today so I can get home in time to prep. So you need to do the same and make sure you're home early too.
You? Leaving work early? The same person who's been saying she's swamped with deadlines? How's that possible?
Really, Jason? You're going to be sarcastic first thing in the morning? Of course I'm leaving early. This is something we planned weeks in advance, and I made sure to block out the time. My parents are coming all the way up here from the countryside, and they're probably leaving at the crack of dawn to make it on time. I don't want a repeat of last time where we took them to some greasy diner. This time, I want us to actually make an effort and take them somewhere nice.
What's wrong with that diner? It's affordable and the food was good. That was a classic American burger place, and your parents just have picky taste buds.
Come on, Jason, be real. We're talking about my parents visiting our home for the first time in ages. They deserve a little more effort than burgers and fries. Honestly, if your mom was coming over, you'd be making reservations at that fancy steakhouse without a second thought. So why is it that my parents get the cheap treatment while yours get the royal one?
It's not favoritism. My mom just loves a good steak. So yeah, we go to steakhouses. And for the record, that diner had some great barbecue, even if it wasn't fancy.
Well, my parents love steak too. They're not huge fans of meat drenched in sauce. They prefer something simple, like a nice grilled steak. Is it really too much to ask that we treat them to a decent meal?
Fine, I get it. But can you stop yelling at me first thing in the morning? You always raise your voice when we're talking about this stuff, and that's exactly why I hate having these conversations with you. You know that, right?
Do you think I want to be having this argument? You act like I enjoy it. But I have to raise my voice because you never take this seriously. Anyway, I don't want to keep fighting with you today, especially not when my parents are coming. I just want things to go smoothly, and I don't want to spend the whole night stressed out. So let's just focus on making sure everything goes well, okay? I'm heading home early, and I need you to do the same. I've made dinner reservations for 6, so we can show them around the house first thing and then head over.
Wait, you already made reservations at a restaurant?
Do you think I trust you to handle this? Of course I made reservations. It's that same place we took your mom to a few months ago. You know, the steakhouse you like so much.
Oh, so it's already decided then. What's with the whole make an effort speech earlier? We're going to the same place we always go.
It's not about the place, Jason. It's about your attitude. When your mom comes over, you're attentive, respectful, and you treat her like a queen. All I'm asking is that you treat my parents with the same warmth and kindness. Don't just give them one-word answers and check your phone the whole time. Make an effort to actually engage with them. It wouldn't hurt you to be a little more personable, would it?
You act like I'm the only one who's distant. Take a look at yourself, Brooke. You're not exactly warm and fuzzy either. Anyway, I've got to get to work or I'm going to be late. We can talk about this later.
You're really going to just walk away in the middle of the conversation? Typical. At least I booked the restaurant in advance. I was supposed to leave early today, but the work just keeps piling up. No matter how fast I move, it feels like I'll never catch up. Even if I only handle the most urgent things, I won't be out of here before 6. There's no way I'll make it in time for dinner with my parents. I better call Jason and see if he can take them ahead of me. He's not going to like this, but what choice do I have?
Hello?
Hey, it's me. Listen, I've got a situation here at the office. A bunch of urgent tasks just came in, and there's no way I'll be able to get out on time. Could you do me a favor and take my parents to the restaurant first? I'll meet you there as soon as I can, okay?
Are you serious right now? You said you were coming home early today.
I know. I promised. But this just came up out of nowhere, and if I don't handle it today, it's going to cause a huge problem tomorrow. I'm really sorry. I'll finish up as fast as I can and join you guys at the restaurant. Please, can you just handle this for me?
So let me get this straight. You want me to go all the way to the station, pick up your parents, show them around the house, and then take them to the restaurant? Do you not see how much you're asking of me right now?
I know it's a lot. That's why I'm apologizing. I really don't have any other option. I'm just asking for your help this one time. Please.
You can't even handle your own parents, and you expect me to? Fine, whatever. I'll do it. But you owe me.
Thank you. I'll be there as soon as I can. He couldn't even say it nicely, could he? It's not like it's a huge deal, and it's close to his office anyway. But whatever. At least he's doing it. I just need to stay calm and focus on getting this done quickly. Hey, I'm on my way to the restaurant right now. Just a few more minutes.
Actually, don't head to the restaurant. Come straight home instead.
Wait, what? Why? What's going on?
Your parents changed their minds. They said they wanted to eat something else, so I canceled the reservation at the steakhouse and ordered takeout instead.
Wait, you canceled the reservation? What do they want to eat? They were fine with the steakhouse idea when I talked to them earlier.
Well, I guess they changed their minds. People do that, you know. You'll find out when you get home. The delivery should be here around the same time you arrive, so just come straight to the house.
Takeout? Seriously? What on earth did you order for takeout? Ugh, fine, I'm on my way. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Something's definitely off. Mom! Dad! I'm finally home. Sorry it took so long. Traffic was a nightmare and I was rushing as fast as I could. How are you guys doing? Did Jason take good care of you while I was stuck at the office?
Oh, Brooke, honey. You made it just in time.
We were starting to wonder when you'd get here, but don't worry about it. I know how busy work has been for you. You're always running around, doing a million things at once. Come here and give me a hug.
You must be wiped out after such a long day. I don't know how you keep going like that every day, Brooke. But we're proud of you, and it's good to see you. I bet you haven't had a moment to yourself all day. You showed up at the perfect moment, actually. I've already set the table. Everything's ready to go, and your parents are starving. I've been keeping them company, but you know how it is when dinner gets delayed. They were starting to get really hungry, and I didn't want to make them wait too long.
Oh, Jason, don't make it sound like we were struggling over here. Brooke, we're just happy to see you. It's no problem waiting a bit longer. You're out there working hard, so of course we don't mind being patient. Come and sit down, relax, and let's enjoy dinner together. Thanks, Mom, but... Wait, I'm a little confused here. What happened with the restaurant? I thought we were going out for steak. Why did you guys cancel the reservation? I rushed all the way here thinking we were headed straight there. What did you all want to eat that made you change your minds? Wait a second. Is that pizza? You canceled the steakhouse for pizza.
Yeah, well, we got to talking, and honestly, out of nowhere, I started craving something a little more casual, you know? Lately, all that heavy food like steak has been too much for me. It sits in my stomach like a rock. So I thought, why not go for something simple, like pizza? It seemed like a better fit for the evening.
Pizza. You canceled our reservation at one of the best steakhouses in the city for pizza? Are you serious? We've been planning this for weeks.
What's wrong with pizza? It's a classic. It's one of America's favorite foods, and everyone loves it. You're acting like I ordered some fast food junk. Look at this. It's not just any pizza. I got us the deluxe one with all the fancy toppings. Extra sausage, pepperoni, mushrooms. There's plenty of meat, just like you wanted. So what's the problem?
Yes, Brooke. Don't be upset. It's fine. Your dad and I are perfectly happy with pizza. Sometimes a simple meal is exactly what we need. There's no need to make a fuss. Sit down and enjoy it with us. You've had a long day, so let's just relax together, okay? But... pizza? Really? We could have at least ordered something a bit more special, like a nice pasta dish or maybe gotten a few sides to make it feel more like a proper dinner. This just feels so... last minute. I wanted to make tonight special for you guys.
Why are you making this such a big deal? You're acting like I made the worst decision ever. Pizza is what your parents wanted, so that's what I got. I've been here taking care of everything while you were at work, and instead of thanking me, you're mad? Do you even realize how much effort I put into this? Now, Jason did his best, Brooke. He's been making sure we're comfortable and well taken care of, so don't be too hard on him. It's not about the food anyway. Come on, sit down before the pizza gets cold. Let's enjoy the meal together. You've had a long day, and this is supposed to be relaxing.
Exactly. And don't act like this is some run-of-the-mill pizza. I went out of my way to order the deluxe pie with all the toppings, just to make it extra special. You'll see. It's great. I promise you'll like it.
Yes, Jason's right. It's the thought that counts, after all. And we really do appreciate everything he's done today. Come on, Brooke. Let's sit and eat.
Why are you guys leaving so soon? You should stay a little longer and relax. I mean, tomorrow's the weekend. Why don't you just stay overnight? We've got the guest room all set up, and it's not like you have to rush back. Come on, stay. We can have breakfast together.
Oh, we already bought our train ticket, sweetheart. We've got an early one, and honestly, we sleep better in our own bed. As much as we love visiting, there's nothing like being in your own home, right?
Exactly. Plus, we don't want to keep you guys up. Tomorrow's Saturday, and you should sleep in. Take it easy and enjoy your weekend. You work so hard during the week. You both need to rest. Let's not make it a late night. We really should be heading out now. Right, honey?
Yeah, let's get going. Looks like Jason's already knocked out for the night. I don't blame him. He looked pretty tired after everything today. Can you call us a cab, Brooke?
What? No way! I'm not going to let you take a cab at this hour. I'll drive you back. It's the least I can do after having you all the way out here.
But honey, you've got to be exhausted too. You had a full day at work, and I don't want you pushing yourself to drive all the way to the station. We'll be fine.
Mom, seriously, I'm fine. It doesn't matter how tired I am. There's no way I'd let you and Dad leave without making sure you get home safely. Besides, it's just a quick drive, and I'll feel better knowing you made it there okay. Oh, and… here, take this.
Wait, what's this money for?
It's just a little something to make up for the dinner. I know the meal wasn't exactly what I had planned, and I feel terrible about it. Please use this to grab yourselves something nice on the way home or treat yourselves to a good meal later. It's the least I can do.
Brooke, we really enjoyed the dinner. There's no need to feel bad about it. And honey, are you sure? That's $300. You're working so hard to pay off this house. We don't need this. You've got enough on your plate.
I wanted to give you more, honestly, but with the mortgage payments and everything, it's tough right now. I just wish I could do more. I'm sorry. I hate that I can't give back as much as I want to after everything you've done for me.
What are you apologizing for? You've worked so hard to get where you are, and you should be proud. You earned your way into that big company, not us. Besides, you've always been responsible, even back in school. When your friends were taking breaks, traveling, and enjoying their time off, you stuck with it. You pushed through those 4 years without taking a single break, just so you could graduate on time and get a job right away. You've been so focused. If anything, I should be the one apologizing that I couldn't give you more opportunities to relax. I wish I could have done more.
Dad, don't say that. You and Mom gave me more than enough. I never once felt like I was missing out on anything. I wouldn't be where I am today without all your support. You gave me everything I needed and more.
Oh, listen to this. Where did we get such a thoughtful daughter? We're so lucky to have you. But look at the time. We better get moving or we'll miss the train. You're right. Let's go before we're late. Thanks again for everything, Brooke.
What's going on? Just a little while ago, you were sound asleep, snoring so loud I thought you'd never wake up. Now you're sitting here wide awake. What happened?
Well, the noise when they left was loud enough to wake the dead. No wonder I'm wide awake now. Couldn't sleep through all that.
Seriously? If you woke up when they were leaving, you should have at least gotten up to see them off. I thought you were still passed out, but you were just lying there the whole time?
I was dead tired. What did you expect? I'm not getting up to play chauffeur or say goodbye when I can barely keep my eyes open.
That's unbelievable, Jason. You didn't even think to get out of bed to say goodbye to my parents. And don't even get me started on that takeout you ordered. Pizza? Really? You were the one who nudged them toward that, weren't you?
What? Me? No way. They said they were craving pizza, so I went with what they wanted. Don't go making it sound like I was manipulating the whole thing.
Jason, my parents have never been fans of greasy food. They always complain about how heavy it feels. I know you. This was your idea because you didn't want to spend more money on something nice. I mean, come on, wasn't it?
You've got to be kidding me. You think I plotted this whole thing just to save a few bucks? That's ridiculous.
The fact that you aren't denying it says a lot. You did the same thing last time they visited, too. Why do you act like this when it comes to my parents? Does it really bother you that much to spend a little extra on them?
Oh, come on, Brooke. You're the one who's always talking about saving money, about how we need to be more careful because of the mortgage and our debt. So when I actually try to be frugal, suddenly I'm the bad guy? How? What's the problem with that? And by the way, they seem to enjoy the pizza just fine. What exactly are you so upset about?
The problem is that you don't do the same when it comes to your mother. You splurge on her every chance you get. Whenever she visits, you take her out to fancy steakhouses and make sure she's treated like royalty. But when it's my parents, suddenly you're on a budget. You're so obvious about it. Isn't it a little unfair? I mean, they're both our families. If you're going to be careful with money, shouldn't you do it across the board?
You're making this into something it's not. There's no favoritism. And speaking of being unfair, what about you? Every time my mom comes over, you're suddenly buried in work, pulling late nights and making excuses not to be around. But when your parents come, you're taking time off and rushing home like the perfect daughter. Do you think I don't notice that?
Your mom shows up without warning half the time, Jason. How am I supposed to plan around that? She doesn't even give us the heads up. Meanwhile, my parents only come to visit once, maybe twice a year. And tonight was a big deal. It was supposed to be our housewarming for them. I was trying to do something special, and you completely undermined it by canceling the restaurant and ordering takeout. How do you think that made me feel? I was so embarrassed I could barely look them in the eye.
A housewarming? What's the big deal about that? We live here. They've seen the house. It's not like it's a wedding or something. And besides, from what I heard, you gave them some money, didn't you? I caught a bit of that conversation on my way back to bed. Isn't that enough?
Wow, so you were eavesdropping too? Look, that was just $300. It's nothing compared to what you give your mom every month. You hand her $1,500 like clockwork. But when it comes to my parents, I can barely scrape together a fraction of that. And even then, I feel guilty that I can't do more for them.
They live out in the countryside, Brooke. What could they possibly need all that money for? My mom's in the city, where everything's more expensive. It's not like I'm playing favorites. It's just practical.
There's a difference, Jason. It's not just about the money. It's about how you treat them. Even if my parents live a simpler life, that doesn't mean they don't deserve the same respect and care. You wouldn't dream of cutting corners when it comes to your mom, so why do it with mine?
You need to stop with this victim mentality. You're projecting your own guilt onto me because you feel like you can't do enough for your parents. That's not my fault. I've done more than my share tonight. I went out of my way to bring them here, spent the whole evening with them, and now I just want to be left alone to rest. Can I please just have a little peace and quiet?
Yeah, sure. This is how it always goes, doesn't it? You never want to actually deal with the issue. You just walk away. Who on earth could that be at this hour? It's so early. Hello? Who's there? It's me! Carol, what brings you here so early in the morning? Why? Do I need a reason to visit my own son's house? I just came back from church. It's the weekend. I've got nothing else to do, and I thought I'd drop by on the way home. But were you seriously still asleep? At this hour? You didn't even make Jason breakfast, did you?
Oh, Mom, you're here already?
It's only 7:30 a.m., Carol. We weren't expecting anyone so early. Please, come in. Only 7:30 a.m.? It's practically midday by now! Get a move on and whip up some breakfast. I'm starving.
Yes, thanks, Mom. I'm finally going to get a proper breakfast today.
All right, sure. Is this all you made for breakfast? It looks pretty sparse. Do you normally eat like this? No wonder Jason's always hungry.
Mom, it's fine. I'm just happy there's breakfast at all. Usually I don't even get this much. Isn't that right, Brooke?
You're the one who always says you don't want breakfast because you feel too full in the mornings. What kind of excuse is that? Jason's got a stomach like iron. He could eat just fine. You've got to do better than that, Brooke. That's a pretty flimsy excuse for not feeding your husband.
Don't worry about it, Mom. Honestly, it feels like I'm finally getting the royal treatment with you here. You should come by more often.
Oh, for heaven's sake, not this again. Maybe I will start coming by more often. I don't have much else to do these days, and Jason could definitely use a proper breakfast once in a while.
And hey, Mom, is that a new outfit? It looks great on you.
Oh, you noticed? You've got such a sharp eye, Jason. Yeah, I bought it with the money you gave me last month. Picked it up at the department store. Looks good, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I knew I hadn't seen it before. Brooke, doesn't it look amazing on her? Doesn't she look great?
Yeah, it looks nice. Nice? Is that all you have to say? For a girl, you sure aren't very warm, are you? I can only imagine how your parents must feel. They must have had such a hard time raising such a stiff, unexpressive daughter. No wonder Jason's always the one bridging the gap and making sure they feel cared for. What was that?
She's got a point, Brooke. I've had to go out of my way to be extra thoughtful, like their honorary son, just to make up for it. I've been doing their errands and making sure they're well looked after, haven't I?
Exactly! Jason is practically like their second child, filling in where you fall short. Why does my son have to do all the work when it comes to your parents? Aren't they your responsibility?
Mom, it's fine. Brooke's always been like that. What can we do? Anyway, let's just focus on breakfast. Afterward, we can head out and grab a nice lunch. What do you say?
Lunch? Where are we going for lunch?
How about that steakhouse you left last time? The one with the perfectly grilled steaks and all the sides you enjoyed? How does that sound?
Oh, that place! Yes, I'd love that! Their steaks were absolutely fantastic. Of course he's suggesting the same restaurant he canceled for my parents yesterday. The one he said was too expensive. This is unbelievable.
Brooke, you'll come with us, right? It wouldn't be the same without you.
Yes, of course. You're coming, Brooke. It wouldn't be right for me to go out with my son and not include my daughter-in-law. Yeah, sure, I'll come. You took your mom out for a fancy lunch, and now you're going to take her to a hotel buffet for dinner? Does that even make sense? I could understand if it were a special occasion, but it's just an ordinary day. And let's not forget the buffet is $100 per person. How can you just decide to go there when we're already struggling to make ends meet? Our finances are tight, Jason.
What's the big deal? I wanted to treat her. And it's not like I used your money to pay for it. I used my own. Why are you making such a fuss? You ate there too, didn't you? I didn't see you complaining while you were enjoying that fancy meal. Now you're suddenly upset about it?
Of course I ate! I wasn't going to sit there and make a scene in front of your mom. But just because I ate doesn't mean I'm okay with how much we spent. You didn't just treat her to that expensive meal. You gave her $500 in spending money on top of it. And meanwhile, you haven't contributed a single penny to our household expenses in months. Don't you think that's unfair?
And yet, here we are, still keeping the roof over our heads, aren't we? We haven't gone bankrupt, have we? I don't gamble. I don't waste money on pointless things like video games or some other ridiculous hobby. I save where I can so I can do nice things for my mom. And now you're telling me I can't even do that? Who are you to say what I can or can't do with my money? This is ridiculous.
If that's how you feel, why did you even get married? You should have just stayed single and spent the rest of your life spoiling your mother. You clearly don't care about building a future together if this is how you're going to act.
Oh, here we go again with the same old argument. I'm so tired of hearing this. If you're so miserable being married to me, why did you marry me in the first place? You always have a list of things you hate about me, and yet here we are.
You think this is about me hating you? No, Jason. This is about how irresponsible you are. We're supposed to be partners, working together to build a life. But you're throwing money away like we're rich. What's going to happen when we have a kid? Do you think you can keep spending like this? Kids aren't cheap, and the expenses are going to double when that time comes.
You've made it pretty clear you don't even want kids. You've said it 100 times. Your career and that next promotion are more important to you than having a family. I've accepted that. I've already given up on the idea of having children with you. Maybe you should just accept that we're living separate lives.
What exactly have you given up on, Jason? You're doing whatever you want, spending how you want, with no thought for our future. You're the one acting like none of this matters.
And you're any different? You're doing the same thing. Chasing your career, focused on your success, and not thinking about how that affects us. I don't know why I even bother trying to talk to you anymore. Every conversation ends the same way. You know what? Forget it. I'm done talking.
Maybe we should just get a divorce.
Brooke, congratulations! You did it!
Thank you so much, Heather. I really couldn't have done it without your support.
My support? No way. Don't sell yourself short. You earned this promotion all on your own with your hard work. I heard the company's even giving you a nice bonus to go with it. You've got to take us all out to celebrate.
Of course. I'm thinking we can go for a steak dinner. I'll treat everyone to something fancy. It's the least I can do to celebrate properly.
Now you're talking! That's what I like about you, Brooke. You always go big. Let's set it up for this Friday, okay? We'll make a night of it.
Sounds perfect. Count me in. It was such a long week, but I finally got that promotion, and the bonus was pretty substantial too. I should bring something nice home for dinner tonight. The atmosphere at home's been pretty tense lately, with all the arguing. Maybe a nice meal will help lighten things up a bit. Let's see, what should I get? Maybe some steak sandwiches? Jason likes that.
Huh? You're home already? That's a surprise. You got home before me for once. And what's this? Steak sandwiches? You never bring stuff like this home.
Yeah, I got off work a bit early today. Had something worth celebrating. Guess what? I got the promotion!
Seriously? You finally got it? After all that hard work, you actually pulled it off. Congratulations, Brooke. That's awesome. So that's why you brought the steak sandwiches, huh? A little celebration dinner?
Yeah, I thought we could celebrate together. We've been fighting so much lately, and I just wanted to do something nice. Something to mark the occasion.
Fighting is just part of marriage. It happens. But hey, this is a good reason to celebrate. Congrats again.
Thanks. And you know what? I got a pretty hefty bonus, too. I was thinking maybe we could go out this weekend to a nice restaurant. Or if you'd rather, we could finally get you that new suit you've been talking about. You mentioned needing one for work, right? We could hit up the department store.
Wow, you're being extra generous all of a sudden. That's nice of you, but don't go overboard. I don't want to feel like I'm taking advantage. But really, how much was the bonus? You make it sound like a lot.
It was about $20,000. They included performance bonuses from the last quarter, so it all added up.
Wow. A $20,000 bonus? That's incredible. I guess being at a big company has its perks. Forget the suit, though. How about we use some of that to get my mom a nice gift? She'd love that, especially knowing you got promoted.
A gift for your mom?
Yeah, she'd be thrilled to get something from her daughter-in-law who just got promoted. Don't you think? It'd mean a lot to her.
All right, sure. We can do that. While we're at it, I should probably get something for my parents, too. It's only fair.
Exactly. This is the perfect time to show our appreciation. You don't get chances like this too often, so let's make the most of it.
Ugh, I am still exhausted from last night's dinner. We stayed out way too late.
Well, maybe if you hadn't kept drinking, you wouldn't be feeling so wiped out. You overdid it at your promotion party, didn't you? What were you thinking, staying out that long?
Everyone was celebrating my promotion. How could I just leave? It's not like this happens every day. I had to stay and thank everyone for their support.
I noticed you dropped about $1,000 on that steak dinner. Was that really necessary? Just because you got a bonus doesn't mean you should blow through it all at once. You've still got enough to buy my mom's gift, right?
Of course. It's not like I spent the entire bonus. And I wanted to treat everyone since they helped me so much with the promotion. Besides, I've still got plenty left to get your mom a nice gift. What is it that she needs, anyway?
Oh, don't worry about it. I've already taken care of it. You just need to send me the money. Here, we can focus on picking something for your parents. That's all we need to do.
Wait, you already bought something? I thought we were going to pick it out together.
Yeah, but come on, Brooke. I know my mom's tastes better than anyone. There's no need for you to stress over it. You might have chosen something she wouldn't like, and that would have just been awkward for everyone. Trust me, it's better this way.
Still, I would have liked to be part of the decision. What exactly did you buy for her?
Oh, it's no big deal. I bought her a new car. You know, her old one was on its last leg, so I figured it was time. Don't worry, I got a good deal. It's secondhand.
A car? You bought her a car? Why didn't you tell me before? That's a pretty big purchase to make without talking to me.
I was thinking of you the whole time. I knew you'd be worried about the cost, so I found a used car. Look, it's perfect for her. Check out the photos. It's a nice foreign brand, and it'll last her a long time.
This is an imported car. Even secondhand, that's still expensive. How much did this cost?
$25,000. Not bad, right? It's practically a steal for something this nice. Mom's thrilled, and I promised her that when we get another bonus, we'll look into getting her a new one. She's over the moon about it. She even said how lucky she feels to have such a capable daughter-in-law. See? It all worked out. Aren't you glad we went with my plan?
I can't believe you spent $25,000 on a car without even mentioning it to me. We have so many other things to pay for, and you just went ahead and made this huge decision on your own? I'm trying to manage our finances, and you're out here spending thousands like it's nothing!
Money comes and goes. We'll earn more. What matters is that my mom is happy. And trust me, she's really impressed with you because of this. That's a win for both of us. Come on, let's focus on getting your parents something now. How about we pick out something practical? Maybe thermal underwear or something to keep them warm?
Thermal underwear? Seriously? You're buying your mom a luxury car and my parents are supposed to be happy with some thermal underwear? I'm trying so hard to make this work, but moments like this just make me wonder why I'm even trying. You know what? Forget it. Maybe divorce really is the answer because I can't keep doing this.
What are you thinking about so intensely? I asked if the thermal underwear sounded good to you.
I'll think about it. I'm suddenly feeling exhausted. Maybe we should just head home.
See, I told you not to drink so much last night. Anyway, it's not urgent. We'll figure out the gift later. Just don't forget to transfer that $25,000 into my account as soon as you get your bonus. Okay?
Right. Hello? Brooke, is that you? Yes, it's me. Oh, hi, Carol. So I heard the big news. You got promoted. Wow, you really worked hard for it, didn't you? Congratulations. That's no small feat. Thank you. I appreciate it. And that car! Oh my, you have no idea how much it meant to me. You really touched my heart, Brooke. I knew you had a tough exterior, But deep down, I always knew you had a good heart. That gesture, it was something else. Now whenever I meet up with my friends, I won't have to feel embarrassed driving around in a domestic car while they all have their fancy rides. Now I can show off a bit and say, look at this. My daughter-in-law got me this car.
I'm glad you like it.
Oh, I more than like it. I love it. But just a quick piece of advice, Brooke. Make sure you don't overshadow Jason too much, all right? You know how men are. They've got their pride, and my son… Well, he must be feeling a bit out of sorts with you getting the promotion, the bonus, and all this attention. It's great for you, but you don't want to make him feel like he's in your shadow. You get what I'm saying, right?
Wait, what do you mean?
I mean, I'm thrilled about the car, don't get me wrong, but I'm just thinking about Jason's feelings. You know how it is. He's your husband, but he's also a man. And men, well, they don't like being outshined by their wives. So don't get too carried away with all this success, okay? Part of being a good wife is knowing when to let your husband feel like the man of the house.
So, what you're really worried about is Jason feeling insecure? If that's such a problem, maybe you shouldn't have accepted the car.
Brooke, are you listening to me?
Yes, Carol, I hear you. I'll keep that in mind.
Good girl. And thank you again for the car. It really is something special. I'll let you go now. Take care, dear.
Sure. You too.
Hi, Mom. Brooke, what is this? A huge mattress just got delivered to the house. I wasn't expecting anything, and here it is. What's going on?
Oh, that arrived already? Great. I had it sent because you said the boiler hasn't been working well, and it's been cold at night. I figured a warm, comfortable bed would help you and Dad sleep better. So I picked out something big and cozy for you two.
But Brooke, this must have cost a fortune. And really, the weather's warming up soon. We could have just waited a bit. You didn't have to spend so much money on this.
Mom, you're always saying that. This isn't something to skimp on. You and Dad need to stay warm and comfortable, especially with the boiler acting up. And besides, I got promoted. It's my way of celebrating and doing something for you. You raised me. You took care of me. It's my turn now. Just enjoy it.
Promoted? Really? You got promoted? That's amazing. I had no idea. Oh, your dad will be so happy when he hears. But still, you shouldn't be spending like this. You've got that mortgage to worry about, don't you?
I'll manage, Mom. Don't worry about that. I've been meaning to do something nice for you both for a long time. I feel guilty that I haven't done more before now.
Guilty? What for? Brooke, you've done plenty. Parents are the ones who are supposed to give to their children, not the other way around. Your dad and I don't need anything fancy from you. Seeing you succeed, living your life without needing our help, that's the real gift. That's how you show your appreciation. You've already made us proud.
But there's so much I want to do for you. You've given me everything, and now it's my turn to take care of you. Just let me do that. I want to give you and Dad the life you deserve. And this is just the start. Expect more because I'm going to make sure you're both well taken care of from now on.
You don't have to, but I know you will anyway. Thank you, sweetheart. The mattress looks wonderful, and we'll definitely get good use out of it. I'll let your dad know. He'll be over the moon.
Thanks, Mom. And take care of yourselves. I'll come visit soon. I miss you.
We miss you too, Brooke. And really, don't overextend yourself. But thank you again. You've always been such a thoughtful daughter.
Mom, I've been thinking.
After I'm done with things here, after I get everything straightened out with Jason, I'm going to focus on you and Dad completely. I'll make sure you're both taken care of. Just hang in there for a little while longer. I promise, I'll take care of everything.
So, just to clarify, your husband has contributed very little to the household financially up to this point, and a large portion of his income has gone directly to his mother, your mother-in-law. Correct?
Yes, that's right. Essentially, we've been living off my salary. I've covered most, if not all, of the household expenses.
I see. Based on what you're describing, you have a solid case for filing for divorce. Even if he refuses to cooperate or contest it, you can proceed with a lawsuit. You have more than enough grounds to pursue this legally.
That's a relief to hear. I wasn't sure how strong my case would be. What about the division of assets? I save more money than he has, so I'm worried I might lose some of that.
Given that you haven't been married for that many years, you likely won't face any significant losses. In fact, since it's clear that you've been the primary financial contributor, you should be in a good position. Plus, staying in the marriage could result in even more financial strain for you in the long run. The sooner you move forward with the divorce, the better. It's in your best interest to resolve this quickly.
I completely agree. The situation's been weighing on me for a long time. Thank you for helping me see a way out of it.
That's what I'm here for. We'll move ahead with the paperwork. I'll be in touch to finalize the details. Hey, where's that bonus you mentioned? I got a call from the dealership today asking when we're going to pay. They're waiting on the money.
Oh, it's not here yet. I get it when my salary comes in, which is still 10 days away.
What? 10 more days? Are you kidding me? If we don't pay soon, they're going to cancel the contract.
If they cancel, won't we have to pay a cancellation fee? Why don't you just pay it with your own money for now?
I can't afford to pay it up front. I'd have to put it on a payment plan. You don't have anything saved up that we can use?
Not really. But I'll transfer the bonus to you as soon as I get it. You can go ahead with the payment plan in the meantime. It's not like it'll be a problem.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'll have to do. Mom's really excited about the car, and I don't want to let her down. So I'll just make it work. By the way, what did you end up getting for your parents? Did you take my suggestion and buy them the thermal underwear?
No, I didn't. I got them a new bed instead. They needed something better than thermal underwear. A good warm bed will help them more in the long run.
Wait, a bed? That must have cost quite a bit.
It was expensive, but it's nowhere near the cost of the car. Why? Are you worried about it?
No, it's not that. I just want to make sure we're not overextending ourselves. We've been spending a lot on both sides, and I don't want you to feel overwhelmed by it.
I appreciate the concern, but it's my money. I'll handle it. I know what I'm doing.
All right, as long as you're sure. Let's just make sure we stay on top of things.
Here, take this.
Oh, is this for me? A gift? You're really spoiling me now, huh?
Just open it.
Wait, what is this? Divorce papers? Why are you giving me divorce papers?
Why do you think, Jason? I want a divorce.
A divorce? You've got to be kidding me. Why all of a sudden? We haven't even been fighting recently. I thought things were going well.
Things were going well for you because I let you do whatever you wanted. I've been silent, letting you have your way. But now it's time for me to do what I want. I'm done, Jason. I want out.
What do you mean? Why? What's going on? This doesn't make any sense.
Jason, I can't keep living like this. You've treated your parents, especially your mother, like they're the only ones who matter. I can't be with someone who's more loyal to his parents than to his wife. I'm done with this. I want a divorce so I can finally focus on myself and my own family.
So that's what this is about? My mom? Seriously? You want to blow up our whole marriage because of her? What, you found someone else or something?
Oh, please. This isn't about someone else. It's about you, Jason. It's about how you've treated me and how you've let your mother dictate our lives. I can't take it anymore.
Well, I'm not signing this. You can't just drop this on me out of nowhere and expect me to go along with it. I don't agree with this at all.
You don't have to agree. I'll file for divorce through the courts. Whether you sign it or not, I'm done. I'll do whatever it takes.
What? You're going to take me to court over this? Are you serious? What grounds do you even have? I haven't done anything wrong.
Do you really think I don't have a case? My lawyer says that just the fact that you've been funneling all of your income to your mom without contributing anything to our household is grounds for divorce. It might take some time, but I'm ready for it. If I can finally get away from you, there's nothing I won't do.
Are you even hearing yourself? You think I'm just going to sit back and let you take me to court? No way. I'm getting a lawyer too, and I'll fight you every step of the way.
Go ahead, if you think you can handle it. But first, you should probably start thinking about how you're going to pay for that car. Got the money lined up?
What are you talking about? Why would I pay for the car? You said you were going to cover it.
Are you serious right now? Why on earth would I pay for that? I haven't even bought my own parents a car, but you expect me to pay for a luxury car for your mom? The same mom who never stops comparing me to her precious son. I must have been out of my mind.
So what? You were just lying to me this whole time?
I wasn't lying, Jason. You were the one who signed the contract without even talking to me first. You wanted to play the devoted son. Well, you should have been the one to buy her the car. That's your responsibility, not mine. I just went along with it because I knew you'd dig yourself into a hole. And here we are. Consider it a lesson in what being a good son really costs.
Unbelievable. I only bought the car because you told me you'd pay for it. If you hadn't said that, I never would have signed the contract. Now I'm stuck with this massive bill because of you.
I never agreed to buy her that car, Jason. You pushed and I finally said yes just to get you off my back. But let's be real. You made that decision on your own. And now that we're getting divorced, do you seriously think I'm going to buy your mom a car? It's laughable.
I can't even believe this. You're turning into someone I don't even recognize. Is this because of your promotion? You think you're better than me now because you work for a big company? Let me tell you something. Companies like yours chew people up and spit them out. You'll be lucky if you don't get laid off in the next year. And when you're an unemployed divorcee, let's see who wants you then.
You're the last person who should be giving advice about career stability, Jason. I've got a future. You, on the other hand, are drowning in debt with a car you can't afford and no savings to fall back on. So maybe you should worry about yourself for a change, instead of trying to drag me down with you.
This is ridiculous. If you hadn't lied about the money, none of this would be happening. You just had to make everything worse. But fine. You know what? If you give me the money for the car, I'll sign the divorce papers. That's all I'm asking for.
Not happening. I'm not giving you a single cent, and I'm still going through with the divorce. On top of that, I'm putting the house up for sale, so you'll need to start looking for a new place to live.
What? You're selling the house? How am I supposed to find somewhere to live? I don't have any savings.
That's not my problem. I'll be packing my things, and I expect you to be out within the week.
A week? How am I supposed to move out in a week? You can't do this to me.
I can and I am. Start packing, Jason. We're done here. Well, at least we're settling for a mutual divorce. It's speeding things up, so for that, I guess I should thank you.
You only pushed for this to get me to buy that car for my mom, didn't you? Do you even know how hard it's been for me to keep up with those payments? I'm working extra shifts, driving for Uber now. You have no idea what it's like.
You wouldn't need to be doing Uber if you hadn't been sending half your paycheck to your mom every month. Now that you've got rent to pay, utilities, and everything else on top of it, maybe you'll finally understand what it's like to actually manage a household. But hey, look on the bright side. At least you don't have anyone nagging you about it. It's all on you now. Nobody's stopping you from being the perfect son.
Why do you have to be so condescending? We're done. Can't we at least leave this without all the jabs?
Is there ever a beautiful breakup, Jason? Especially with someone like you? But you're right. This is a beautiful moment. From now on, I get to be happy. Free of you.
Yeah, let's see how happy you get. I'm not exactly heartbroken either, you know. I'm free now, too.
Good. Let's both enjoy our freedom, then. Oh, wow. You brought us to such a fancy restaurant. We could have just gone for some pizza, you know? Why all the fuss? Mom, can we please stop with the pizza? I'm serious. If I hear the word pizza one more time, I might scream. I'm so over it.
Still, this fancy steakhouse? You didn't have to go all out just because it's not a special occasion.
Does it have to be a special occasion to have steak? And besides, it's the first time I've properly treated you since the divorce. You two deserve it. I know it couldn't have been easy, knowing your only daughter went through that. Oh, stop. We're not upset. If anything, we're proud of you for making the right choice. It takes courage to walk away from something that doesn't work. You need a partner who actually brings you joy. Well, Mom, you're cooler about this than I expected.
Your mother's right. And if I'm being honest, Jason was... well, he was stingy. Sure, I get that you can't always be swimming in money, but that kid was something else. It took everything in me not to give him a piece of my mind a few times.
If even you, Dad, felt that way, then I definitely made the right call. Things are looking up, too. I got my promotion, bought my own place, and now that I don't have to support two people, I'm saving more than ever. So expect to see more of me treating you two to nice things from now on. Just don't go overboard. Living on your own comes with its own expenses, and there's no need for you to feel like you owe us anything.
Yeah, you don't need to give us anything. We're doing fine. We just want you to be happy.
Dad, you think I don't know about your part-time job delivering papers? I know you've been doing it to cover some of the bills. Stop that nonsense. You're not in great health, and you don't need to be overexerting yourself. Take the money I'm giving you and live comfortably for once. You both deserve it. We already feel plenty proud of you, sweetheart. There's no need for you to worry about us. Still, it would make me feel better if you took it. I'm not doing this just for you. It's for my peace of mind, too. So please, just accept it.
All right. We'll take it. But don't overdo it. You give us too much and we'll be giving it right back.
I must have gotten that stubborn streak from you, Dad. Fine, we'll compromise. Now let's dig into this steak. It's getting cold. This is the real deal. The steak just melts in your mouth. What a treat. Thanks, sweetheart. Why haven't you been sending me my allowance lately? I've been waiting, you know.
Mom, I've got bills to pay too. I've been supporting you for long enough. How can you still expect me to give you money now that I'm divorced and living on my own? I've got my own life to manage.
What do you mean you've been supporting me long enough? You promised me $1,000 a month. I've been counting on that. I've spent it all because I trusted you to keep sending it. Now all of a sudden you stop? And don't act like being divorced changes that. You're still working, aren't you?
I'm working, but I've got rent to pay now. There's the insurance, the utilities, credit card bills, and everything else. By the time I've taken care of it all, there's nothing left. I just can't give you any more money. You'll have to figure out your own expenses, Mom. People your age are working part-time jobs. You could do something too.
What? You want me, your elderly mother, to go out and get a job? After everything I've done for you?
What do you expect me to do? I'm barely keeping my head above water here, Mom. I can't even afford proper meals some days because I'm trying to keep up with the payments on your car.
So now it's my fault, is it? You were the one who told me to pick a car, and I chose what you said I could. Don't turn this around on me.
Sure, I told you to pick, but how did you think it was okay to pick a foreign luxury car, Mom? You didn't stop to think about the cost or the fact that we were already stretched thin? It's ridiculous and shameless.
Excuse me? Ridiculous? You've got some nerve. After everything I've done for you, you're calling me shameless. You ungrateful little…
Ungrateful? Me? I've been the most devoted son you could ask for. No one else would have gone this far. But fine, if I'm so terrible, then I don't need to keep playing this role. I'm leaving. You can take care of yourself from now on.
Go on then. Get out. You're just getting more disrespectful by the day. I don't need a son like you. Don't even think about coming back. And after everything I've done for you, buying that little apartment for you to live in, you didn't even thank me once. Honestly, I must have really failed as a mother. After that, my life started to stabilize. I've been saving money, traveling with my parents whenever I can, treating them to nice meals, and buying them clothes they deserve. Back when I was with Jason, money always seemed to slip away, but now I can save so much more. I also have more time to truly take care of my parents the way I've always wanted to. It's amazing how much things have improved since the divorce. I've even been able to focus more on work, and my performance has improved because I no longer feel the pressure of working late just to keep up with everything. It's like a weight has lifted. I didn't realize how freeing it would be to live for myself again. Honestly, if I'd known how much better things would be, I would have filed for divorce sooner. My parents keep encouraging me to meet someone new and think about remarrying, but I'm really enjoying this chapter of my life, being on my own and living for myself. For now, I just want to stay in this place of peace and happiness. As much as I want to honor my parents' wishes, my own happiness comes first. If I'm happy, they'll be happy too. And in the end, isn't that what matters most? Thank you for listening to my story. I hope you all find happiness as well. That's it for today's story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button.